Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Entering play here tonight. They're coming losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Center fielder,
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, he's just 2 for 9. A bouncer up the middle. To his right, Villar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Antonio Senzatella will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Hayes. Fans are reminded that our homestand continues here tomorrow afternoon with a date against these very same Colorado Rockies. Good seats are still available at any ballpark ticket window, or visit us online at Brewers.com. And we'll see you here at Miller Park.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
This is flared right back over the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Wanted to keep.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. VR has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. In now for Colorado, Johnny Tolbert. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Iannetta on second. Senzatella at first. 1 gone. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is line to left. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rocky strike for one on the homer by Arenado. On to the bottom of inning number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
The next 0-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Count 1 and 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Manny Pena trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, still down 3-0. Ready now, Charlie Blackman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Charlie Blackman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This pitch is popped up. And there's the first out.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder Carlos.
So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after work for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Yep, that ball went out. And that one just missed outside. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Colorado, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit to short. Story scoops it up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now at the plate, Ulysses Chacin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have. That hurts.
For Colorado.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
In now, Antonio Senzatella. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, Johnny Holbert. And she'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's got to hurry. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Now batting, Ian Desmond. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Iannetta at third, Senzatella at second with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockies are out in front, 6-0.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Eric Thames sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Count now, a ball and a strike. Braun leads off first with 1 away. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will... Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. One and one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gonzalez. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. Colorado's out in front 6-1. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Base hit into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matt Albert, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Nolan Arenado will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Six runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. Towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On the ground to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first. They get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. Ball following this. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now in the box, Matt Albers. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Softly hit out toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The left fielder, number 22. Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Oh, he flubbed it.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Ryan Braun now. Swinging a ground ball for the first strike. Albers at second. Yelich at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gonzalez. And he makes the catch in the corner. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. So here now's the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, Johnny Colbert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner will score from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, shortstop,
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Thames has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Rockies lead this one 9-1. Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
third baseman,
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. fastball. Strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gonzalez the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busting around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Domingo Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Domingo Santana.
A ball and no strikes. In his career, Santana sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 2-1. Misses off the plate. Lorenzo Cain would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him late.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Oliver Drake comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Ionetta.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Ionetta. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Thames is under it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Adam Ottavino takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 3 for 11. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Yelich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Eric Thames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back to the track, to the wall, out of here, into the Visitors bullpen.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt, and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rockies. David Dahl is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
26.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a call. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Johnny Tolbert. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, and he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Nope.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Oh, and this is gone and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out, and he must be saying, are you trying to kill me?
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First pitch coming, here it is. Flying toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Blackmon isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So 3 runs on 4 base hits. Half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead it 12-5. Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Brian Shaw.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. 1 out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit to third. Arenado's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, captain, Chris Iannetta.
Digging in, Chris Iannetta. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches as the lead holds at 12-5. Jesus Aguilar will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Aguilar has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. His numbers against Brian Shaw, 2 hits in 7 tries. Popped him up. Down and away, ball 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't.
The runner from first crosses the plate.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Eric Thames is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
12-6 the final tally here. The Rockies scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Antonio Senzatella earned his 5th win of the year.